Where's my crow? I gotta go put that seed out for him. Pippi, don't mess with anything. Oh gosh. Problem is, catch yourself on fire, we'll have a problem, Pip. But my crow is here. I have to put some food out for him. Pepperdoodle. Those poor cats out there, they don't have the life you have. Yeah, they just get some respite and a little shelter and Hi, Aspen. Hello, sweet pea. You're the only one that didn't get your hair combed today, so we gotta do that, okay? Oh, so. Wait a minute. I didn't get my hair combed. Well. Okay, let me log this thing on here. Hi, Shweta. Hi, Mystic Sense. Hello, good morning. Welcome to Blue Hill Tarot. Thank you for stopping. It is Hump Day, Wednesday. I will be here for a bit. Get tuned in here. Hmm. Bless you, Ivy, Mr. Allergy. Okay, so we will wait till I get the decks tuned in a tad. What deck am I going to use here? Oh, I gotta get this fixed. Please say hello and why you're here. Are you here to donate to my animals? Are you here for a free reading? I've got kind of moving things around, doing some painting, so I've been moving things around. I'll set this right here for now. This here. Oh, my oracles. I don't have my oracle notes. So I won't use those, or will I get them? Mystic Sense, hello, good morning. I'll give you a free reading. Throw you about 9 cards. What I need from you is the month and the day you were born, okay? Hi, Jen, good morning. The month and the day you were born. Hey, what's going on out there? Hey, 11:25. All right, if you have a question, you can put it in the chat. I don't know if we'll answer it, but I will throw some cards around it. 11:25. Who are you? Okay. Oh, what's wrong, Jen? Sorry to hear that. What's you not feeling well? Messages. So the energy of 11:25 is the energy of the Sagittarius. Whatever comes out for love. Okay. This energy is asking about whatever comes out for love. They're calling themselves Mystic Sense. Mystic Sense, the energy of the 8 and the 10. Whatever comes out for love. For love? For love. What's coming out for love for Mystic Sense, the fire sign? Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. The energy of having people around right now, having friends that are available to you if you're not seeing them because you don't want to. They are available for you, or they're there around your energy currently. This is an energy of having people around. The energy of the Hermit. So this is two energies that say this could be a Virgo energy, mystic, but it could also be, you know, you have friends looking in on you or trying to figure out why you haven't reached back out or why you haven't contacted them. In other words, you could be in retreat, kind of pulled back, waiting for something or focusing in on something. But this energy is specifically about a Virgo, if you have one of those around also. So we have the energy of consequences. This is a big card to show up in position 3. So this is a card of dealing with something, and it is something that connects with either something someone else did, something you did, or something you and someone else did together that has consequences, and they're not happy consequences. This is a circumstance that's showing up where you're, you know, kind of feeling like, oh man, why is this happening? What's going on? This is the energy of an air sign. This could be a Gemini, an Aquarius, a Libra. It could be connected with the energy of the consequences, or this could just be someone that's around your life in a whole separate circumstance. It's air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So we have Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and Virgo as people that are possibly around your life right now, whether or not they are connected with the consequences. So something's going on with you. This is the Two of Swords at the center of your free reading, and whenever I connect with the Two of Swords, it means something is blocked, okay? There's something that needs to be some action taken, something that's just sitting and not getting any better, maybe not getting any worse, not moving. The energy of Temperance. So Temperance is the energy of you, okay? You are November 25th. You are a fire sign Sagittarius. This is your card. This card says that you do have protection around you. You also have an energy of some reciprocal love around you. It could be love with consequences, but you're definitely looking at the cup overflowing. This is hoping or being willing to test the waters. It's also advice about, you know, testing the waters. Don't just jump in. This is the energy of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you just wrote in the chat you don't have friends, okay? So that is your own choice. I'm sorry to hear that. You choose that. If that's your choice, it's your choice. But I'm going to tell you, if you're living the life of the hermit, your first message from Spirit, my guides, is you need some friends, okay? Do something about it, okay? Get out of the house. Go to the library. Join a book club. Join something to where you have a connection with people. And if you don't want to, that's your choice. I'm not telling you what to do. You're going to deal with the consequences of no friends. You will have no resources for connecting and communicating. So I do have people that can be connected in your life in some way. Listen, my friend, you didn't hatch out of an egg, okay? Like it or not, there are people that are in your life. Whether you just push them away and you don't see them for some ridiculous reason, I don't know. But there are people in your life. there's air signs and water signs. Maybe it's your family that you don't want anything to do with, or maybe it's friends or lovers or whoever. But there's definitely an energy of people who are around you and available if you open the door or the window that leads to the door. The energy of your ace, they are within your grasp. And your final cards is an earth sign. So all of these, okay, so I can't agree with you. I hear you. I hear you your words. And I say to you, if you feel it, it's real. But I also say to you, you can be more, less like a hermit and make some changes in how you're living your life. And this is a definite message that you have people that you would connect with if you allowed yourself to connect with them. And you don't have to worry about telling me the truth. You know, you're living your life and it's your path. But my guides are clearly saying that you need some friends. You need some support. My guides are absolutely saying that you're dealing with the consequences of a lonely life where you're just on your own, looking up. You know, life is not going to drop in your lap, okay? If you want to live your life as the hermit, living on a rock, on an island, or under a rock, you can do that. If you decide you want to change that, my guides are saying there is opportunity for people to connect with you. It's your call. I mean, there are people that like to just be alone. If that's your path, then okay. Okay, Jen, I think I'm sick again. Hey, Bob Stress. I wish you well, Mystic Sense. I wish you positive energy. I wish you the, the motivation to let yourself open up a little bit more and to give other people a chance to meet you, because I'm sure you have a lot to offer. We all do. And I'm happy that you came to see us today here at Blue Hill Tarot, and I hope you'll come back again. So I'm going to throw a few cards for Kimon. Kimon, hey, Alicia. Kimon, you want a general reading? I'll throw a few cards for Kimon. Kimon, remind me of your birthday. Hey, Suki, be nice. Okay. Hey. Remind me, hi, Suki. Suki, 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 fat Suki. Ah, the Jack of Clubs. All right, let's see what's going on with you. Messages, please. What are the messages for Kimon? Kimon is asking for general. Early birds. Oh, it's not so early. Actually, it's the middle of the day for me. Thank you, Spirit. All right, what are the messages for Kimon, the air sign Libra Jack? The air sign Libra Jack. What are the messages, please? General messages, energy, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. What's the matter, baby? The energy of water, sorry, maybe my voice is running out. The energy of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The energy of someone with some wisdom, the fat cat. The energy of the Aries, This could be a fire sign, Aries specific, or it doesn't have to be. It could be someone that's around you or you yourself that is using some wisdom right now around a water sign or something that you're dealing with. This can be somebody who is trying to guide and direct you, whether they're earth, air, water, or fire. The energy of an earth sign. So you have a variety of people showing up. We have earth, air, water, all in the first three cards, Kimon. So either you are, connecting with people and people are connecting with you, or there's a family or friends or job or school or something. There's a crowd. There's at least 6 or 7 people that are showing up with an energy, possible connection around you right now. The energy of manifesting. This is the energy of manifesting. Your focus right now may be around your security and trying to set the ball in motion to find more security on your path and around your life. And the message with this card is it is within your grasp. If you've been thinking a lot in the last few days or today about, making more money or receiving more material well-being, this card is showing up in position 4, and that is the card around security. It's a positive message. So this is you showing up at the center of your own reading, and I see the energy of this card around you is very positive. I don't see you feeling really downtrodden right now, and if you are, you need to let that go, because this is a positive message about how you should be feeling if you're not, because this is a very positive card. Being hopeful, being inspired by something, being inspired by someone. There could be someone around that has a lot of wisdom in your life, and they're, helping you in a positive way right now. They could be an earth, air, water, or fire sign, or another air sign. We have all the suits here. All the sun signs are here. This is the 9 of Cups. You have the wish card. So we have every possibility around people that could be connected with some wisdom or guidance. We have the energy of a positive card of manifesting. And in position 6, karma and fate, we have the energy of the wish card. And this says to me that you have some positive opportunities around you. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. Next, we have the energy of you waiting for news or waiting to hear something. This is in position 7. This is the energy of the 3 of Wands, an energy of you sitting on the fence there by the sea, waiting for news or information about something that you have cast out. This card says on your spiritual path, there is some news or information that will be coming your way. It could come surfacing through around the full moon that we have coming up next week. Or is it this week? I don't know. I forgot the date. That's the 9th. The energy of the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is a satisfied energy in this deck. Now, this is one of those cards that has a subjective interpretation according to the creator of the deck itself. For the person who created this cat tarot deck, they have the energy of the 4 of Cups showing up as someone or some energy that's available to you, being satisfied, getting a good outcome. You see this kitty cat is rolling on their back and they're sated. They're full. They have received what they want. So if you are waiting for some information from that phone call, It seems like you're going to get something that, some energy or information or guidance that will be what you are hoping to hear in some form or fashion. And your final card is the energy. So we start with water and we end with water. So I don't know, Kimon, if you have multiple water energies in your life right now. But whoever they are, they're here around you energetically now, and they will remain moving forward, headed for the full moon. So water energies are Pisces, Scorpios, and Cancers. Okay, so there's a free reading for you. All right. It looks very positive, I'm happy to say. The energy looks pretty darn good. Nice to see you again, come on. Clear, clear, clear. So, I'm in the process of sort of redesigning some of the things in my house because that's just what I do. I change. I love change. And cleaning up and painting and so on and so forth. So I ordered a very difficult, and I want to show you guys if I can get the camera turned around. This is not where it's going to stay, but I do want you to see it. Can you see that cat tree over there with 3 cats on it right now? Oh, they're having a good old time. That cat tree is not going to stay there, but while I'm painting this room, it's there. Yeah. I'm trying to get rid of the cat trees with cloth and all the dirt and, having multiple cats in your home is a gift. I'm grateful for it. However, it's also a lot of hair and dust, and when you have cats with health issues like Bart here, he's very sensitive to many things, and so I'm trying to help that too. Anyway, I was looking over that way, and I didn't want you guys to think I wasn't tuned in. I am, but I'm happy to see that they're getting interested in that tree, because when I move it to its permanent spot, they'll already be adjusted to it. Now, I will tell you that Mark spent 2 hours yesterday putting all of that wood together. That's a wooden tree, and it was a job to put together. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Is there anyone here that I haven't met before? If you're new to the channel, please say hello. It'd be great to see you and say hello to you. I was getting ads for wallpaper. Oh Lord, I have to show that wallpaper. Alicia, I bought some hand-painted wallpaper. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I just love it. It is so beautiful. And what I did with it, I showed Bob's dress. I forgot, I showed Bob's dress, and I'm going to do a little video for you as soon as I finish this session. Just send you a little text video. I bought a whole nother roll of it, and I may put it on one wall as a statement wall. Messages. Okay, clear. Let me tune back in. Thank you. All right. Oh, thank you for that. All right, is it around your health today? Yeah, I'll throw a few cards for you, Jen, right now. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we pick up anything for Jen's health. What's going on with Jen? We have any messages for Jen Love around health? Any messages for Jen Love around health? I'm going to do a few cards for Jen Love around health. Do we have any messages for Jen Love around health, circumstances, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge? Six of Cups, reminiscing. Fire. Three of Earth. Six of Swords. The Tower. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Five of Wands. Six of Pentacles. The other news I have to report is there's two cats out back that, oh boy, that was something. I won't go into it, never mind. What's going on with Jen's, why? So we have something changing around Jen's health. The Tower is at the center. I'm going to give you a few more cards, Jen. What is it? Well, you probably overdid it, for sure, with the long weekend with the Jack of Hearts. You guys are probably like rabbits, you young people. Messages. The Tower. The Dad. The Emperor. I'm not picking up on anything. I was looking to see if I got anything around fertility. Just a minute. Yeah, well, the first card out is about, you know, what you've been doing and the, you know, how you've been very busy in your, you know, traveling and moving around, spending time with the Jack of Hearts. 7. So I believe the Jack of Hearts is really putting in the work. You're okay. This is nothing major. I believe you're going to be just fine. I mean, I don't see anything here that concerns me in regards to you 6. Wait a minute. Jack of Hearts, right there. Yeah, you're the last card out with the energy of you're going to get better pretty quick. Okay, so this is the energy of you, 9 of clubs, and this is the energy of health, 4 of spades. I do feel like there was and then this is the energy of you, earth sign. This something, you know, did you guys spend a lot? Oh, I'm sorry, I just heard something. Did you guys spend a lot of money or buy anything that was expensive, or spend a large sum of money this weekend, this past week? You're going to be fine. I see the Jack of Hearts here showing up as the younger energy, which they are, around a fire sign, which is their mother. I do feel like I have 3 jacks total with the Jack. I feel like he's focused on earning money, paying the bills, and there's some kind of a circumstance that's probably going to come up around the fire sign Aries at some point this week. I don't know if it's going to be good, bad, or in between. I do also see some energy around your father here in position 6 with that looks to me that's good around money, finances, improvements there. Well, you know, there's something going on. Okay, well, remember I said that. Maybe something's coming up. I'm not sure. But you're going to be fine. Your health is, there's nothing here that indicates anything about what my first option would be, which we both know is that little test that you take. And I could be wrong, but I'm not going to connect with the energy if it's not speaking to me. So I say that you're just tired and you need to take care of yourself. Your father may get sick, I just heard. Okay, that was Mark's phone. All right, is there anybody else here that that was Jen Love? You don't have any concerns about being pregnant, do you? No, I'm not saying that. Yeah. Evie. so we will do some more readings now. Is there anybody that I haven't met here before? Clear, clear, clear. Alicia's probably getting ready to go to work. Clear, clear, clear. What would you like it to be around, Alicia? Do you have a question or a focus? Come on, Evie. Hello. Nice to see ya. Gotta watch out where I walk today. I've got things moved all over the place. Checking, okay. Clear, clear. Okay, so I'll try crow. Checking in on love in general. General love, energy, information, cues, and knowledge, please. Alicia, Alicia, Alicia. Pisces, King of Diamonds. Pisces, King of Diamonds. Pisces, King of Diamonds. Yeah, sure. Gladly, Bob's Jess. Messages, messages. Messages, guidance, clarity, cues, information, and knowledge. General energy information that's currently around Alicia. Alicia, 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 Pisces. King of Diamonds, Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, King of Diamonds. Alicia, Alicia, Alicia. So here you are, the Hangman. Here is the Ace of Pentacles. So we have a money focus. It's just my guide saying that that's a big part of your, you know, the overall picture, whether there's love or not. You always have a connection or an energy connection with the Ace of Pentacles. Thank you, Bob Stress. Woot. You are the King of Diamonds, Bob. So, I mean, Alicia, what else? You know, you have an eye for the material. One eye. That's so cute. Messages, please. Guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. The Eight of Swords and the energy of fire. So this is interesting. We're getting all these messages before I can even throw the cards. Around love, we have you know, feeling like there's a lack of control around the energy of a fire sign. All right, I'm not going to take any more side messages. We're going to throw the cards now. Here we go. Pisces, Pisces. This is the Crow Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit. It's not the Every Little Thing deck. It's over there, and I'm not connecting with that in this session today. It's a little too time-consuming, and I already take too long anyway. Thank you, Spirit. First message is the energy of air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So coming in, there's an air energy around, probably multiple. The Tower, look at that. Your second card is there's going to be some changes. And this is an interesting tower for the Crow. You know, this is absolutely change. You know, this tower, the roof is blown off. So this is definitely change. It's an energy of changes around circumstances, something to do with love. We have one energy already out. It could be an air sign. It could be something to come. But this is in position 2. It's definitely around your relationships. And the Tower says there is change. What's the matter, Evie? Are they chasing you around? Come here, Evie. Come here. Come here, honey. Come over here. I'll watch you. Espen, leave Evie alone. Okay, let's pull your third card. The energy of, you know, vivid dreams, insomnia, taking your thoughts about your relationships to bed with you. This is the 9 of Swords. But we are asking about energy, about love in general. And so this is also in position 3, certainly an energy to remind you that you may be receiving messages consciously or unconsciously around your love life from people past, present, and everything in between. This is beautiful. The Ace of Cups. There are people that really you have had personal relationships with that really still love you. And this is an affirmation for you. You know, even though it's hard to maintain a relationship with some of these people, there's never a doubt that they don't love you and care about you. And that means a lot. This is in position 4. This is the 7 Rivers, the Ace of Cups energy. Beautiful. In position 5, we have another energy of air. That's a hopeful energy, the Star. So we have multiple air energies around you, family and relationships that you love dearly. The energy of the Libra in position 6. So this is specifically about, you know, maybe something is up or something could be changing drastically around a connection that you have with a Libra. Because this is in position 6 and we have this big tower change, boom, something happening with the energy. And we have a strong inclination. I have 6 cards and 3 of them are indicating air energies and 1 of them is specific to a Libra. The energy of the 6 of Coins. This card is always around you. This is you taking care of the things that you value. You know, this is it's not tending to your garden like the 7 of Pentacles is. It's about, you know, thinking about and making sure that you have a certain, you know, perspective, so to speak, about, okay, I want to do this, I want to tithe and this, I want to do this, about your planning and organization around what you expect to take care of, not tending to it. The energy of the 4 of Pentacles. You should be saving more than you are. is the message I hear, and so I'm saying it. You should be saving more than you are. It's showing up in a faded position in position 8, so I'm saying that. It could be a message that you need, you know, these two energies could be a message for you, Alicia, that the things that you have on that prospectus that you expect to take care of, that are things, it could be that it's time for those things to be pared down some. That is also a message that's possible. What in the heck is going on out here? Stop. Oh my word. You know, you know. Sorry, Alicia. Oh, on a side note, you know what I've been doing the last 3 days is scraping these windows with a razor blade to remove that film that's on them. You see, this window is completely clear. I've got it cleaned off, and that one I finished. This one's not, and the ones on the top are not. When we bought this house 100 years ago, it had this film on it. Oh my word. So I'm in the process of scraping that off, one piece of razor blade at a time. What a nightmare. And your final card from this deck is the energy of your emotions, the 7 of Cups, of making choices around what you want to do, and you're really not sure. So I would say, if we had a message around love for this week with these first 9 cards, it would be that we definitely have change or around the energy of the full moon coming for sure. It's most likely going to be related to an air sign in some form or fashion. It could also be something related to you paring down or making some changes around your finances. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to get up. That black cat is chasing around this little kitten that someone dropped off in my yard. Hey, don't go out right now, Josh. Sorry, Alicia. Please don't get mad at me. I had no choice. Had to turn the hose on. All right, so we have the message for the first 9 cards. And anyway, Alicia is listening, so she probably doesn't even know I got up and left the room. All right, let's throw some more cards. Oh! Yeah, that's why there's 3 cats. There are, you know, this is the time of year that female cats definitely go into heat. Well, there are 3 kittens. 2 of them are female, and they're small and tiny like Pippi, so they were born somewhere around the time Pippi was, and they're obviously going into heat where there's a huge, ugly, beat-up black male, black cat, solid black, but all tore up, so you can tell he's been a feral male cat all his life, and he is chasing those cats around, but they are also feral and won't let me just grab them. I have been trying for the last week because they don't want to be in heat. They're too young, and I have to catch them. I will. I have a trap. They won't go in it. So we are, this is not for you. It's about the cats. All right, so I'm going to get clarity here. Oh, let me look on the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is Judgment and the energy of necessary changes and the Chariot. Are you going to be at home this week coming up, Alicia? Are you going to be staying and working from local, or are you going to be doing any traveling? Please let me know. Say. No. You know, we do our best, and our best is good enough when it comes to our children. So I could never critique anyone in regards to child rearing. You know, that's part of, it's an interesting subject that I know you probably don't want to hear me drone on about, Alicia, but here I go. So it's very interesting to me in regards to my psychic side and my energy connecting with destiny and soul's path and journey and stuff like that, that I, you know, was born into the circumstance that I was born into it. And I certainly connect with the energy of what that's all about now, and as the years have passed, probably for the last 30 years. It took me that long, not until, I'm 68 right now. So when the first 38 years of my life, I really wasn't connected that the big picture of the wheel absolutely has a major connection in our soul's path and journey in regards to our nature nurture. And what we're born into on our soul's path and journey. So I have a full picture of that, and you can only remove so much of that because the nature nurture energy is set at a young age, and so it's always going to color, even if you're a psychic or even if you are really tuned into destiny and your soul's path and journey. There is always going to be some part or portion of what and how your mother and your mother's mother, if you had that connection, react and behave in your soul's path and journey. And so, and how you pass that on. What was that? Hi, Kelsey Wells. I'm bored. Ask me again tomorrow. I think you may travel this week. Going back to talking about that. Clear, clear. Give us clarity here about this tower for Alicia, please. Give us clarity. Thank you, Spirit. And some of us have, you know, things happen to us at an early age and all through our childhood, and some of us all through our whole soul's path and journey that would be considered by, you know, the normal world is very negative and unkind. But I encourage everybody. I've had a bushel and a peck of that stuff happen to me in my childhood from an early age, but I have learned how to turn all that around and to understand what it means for my path. Thank you, Spirit. Here we go. The energy of the world, a new phase, a new cycle around an air sign. The energy of the Three of Cups. Okay, so that's an interesting energy around the Tower. Let me look at that. The energy of the younger air sign. That is Minnie. The energy of focusing on finances. You need more money. There's a stalemate around something to do with one or more of the air signs you're dealing with. The energy of the Eight of Swords. This energy has nothing to offer to the situation. The Six of Pentacles. Look at this synchronicity. You are something else, Alicia. You got a synchronicity in position 7, your spiritual path, and your first card is and was the Six of Pentacles. And the clarifier for your spiritual path around your money and your spiritual path right now, current energy, is the Six of Pentacles. So I have a strong need to tell you that there is definitely a possibility that you need to refocus around how you're handing out money, how you are tithing and giving and planning and saving. And this could be something that is going to be, more and more important as the week goes on. The energy of you, the King of Cups. So this is definitely for you. These cards, remember, this is the Four of Cups with the King of Cups, and you're sitting right next to this synchronicity in position 8. And it's absolutely a message around your finances and trying to reorganize that a little bit better as this week goes on. And then we have let's talk about these air energies. We have multiple air energies. So on the generic air energy, we have the energy of the Queen of Swords. This is a male or female air sign. We know it's a Libra. And then we have the energy of a new phase, a new cycle. And then I connect position 1 with position 9. And then we have this energy of an offer. And you are going to be saying, I don't know if I want to take it. I don't know if I want to unblock these swords or these air signs and really do anything. I feel like you're going to be having in the next week or so, if you do have any connection with any of the air signs in your life from the past, you may be questioning whether or not you want to open that window again or crack that door again, or whether it's worth the effort to make a change around the stalemate that you already feel like is in place around those relationships in general. And by the end of the week, 1 week from today, I feel like you will be hearing what somebody may be offering you that's an air sign that you have a history with, but you're still not going to be sure that you absolutely want to do anything about opening that window or cracking that door, because you've been there, done that. And you're not sure it will be any different this time. Now, I'm going to get clarity around these cards, but this is interesting. The Tower, this change is coming up with the number 3 and 3 people that are around you. That really, a total of 3. This could be you and 2 other people right there in your foundational energy. This could be some change around something to do with you and your finances, and you rehashing everything as the King of Cups in regards to what's going on with your expenses and your family and the dynamic there. We definitely, and I know you didn't ask about that, but this card is absolutely speaking to people that you are happy with, that love you, you love them back, and there's a really great relationship. You can see the rapport here. You have a great rapport with your family, your immediate family, whether, you know, it's strong. It really is. So it definitely could be. And I do see that there may be something that you're thinking about, wondering about in regards to what's going on with Minnie. I have an energy that's speaking to me about nothing serious, but you're just trying to figure something out is what I'm picking up on. Hi, Kelsey Wells. I'm doing fine. Yes, you can be. Right now I'm in the middle of a reading from my friend Alicia, a donation reading, so please just hang tight, and nice to see you. After that, though, I will be doing a reading for my friend Bob Stress, so if you want to stick around, I'd be glad to meet you in a little bit. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups and the energy of an Aries and the Fool. Oh, and waiting for news. And an air sign. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is really a whole nother reading on the bottom of this kitty cat deck. So this is a fated relationship, one that you really are interested in with an Aries. And this is a Fool energy, so this is the energy of something changing. That certainly could happen this week. And if it's about waiting to hear from them, you certainly could hear from them. But it's also that you could hear from an air sign. We already talked about that. And this is the Wish card. And it could be around a relationship that you have already ended with an air sign. So we have two possibilities, an Aries or an air sign, around possible connections with regards to love, okay? Somebody's going to make an offer. I say it looks like an air sign because I don't have the fire sign showing up within the reading, but look right here on the bottom of this deck. This card is an Aries, and this definitely could be a banker Aries here for sure. Somebody who's got it going on in the organization. Messages, please. I'm going to do some destiny now and see what comes up. But I definitely think there's something that you need to think about or rehash, and I'm going to give you more information about this around this Six of Pentacles in position 7, because this is strong synchronicity about something that's needs to be, you know. So, see, this is you in the safe, you know, doling out the coins, okay? And so this is the energy of the same thing, but the energy is you know, you see the fish with the crow. It's very, very clear to me spiritually that there's something that you need to maybe at least reevaluate, or something that may change, and who knows, it could be something related to Minnie or Biggie and the money situation. Maybe it's a windfall, who knows? This is clearly something, though, that is going to be about money and your family. Thank you, Spirit. The energy of the 7. Eight. Yeah, I felt that coming. I definitely see something faded around an air sign, or could be somebody that, it could be one of these air signs has a health issue. Six of Hearts, that's the energy that's clarifying many, the Six of Hearts. Travel. There you are. So here you are at the center of your own reading with this stalemate and with the energy of hope and inspiration, the Star. Let me just continue. So, and there you are. The next card out is your planetary ruling card. So you really don't know what you want to do. You really don't know what you want to do with these air signs. You're 1 minute you're stressing about it, and then something else takes your mind away from it. But this is specifically a Libra energy, and you have multiple Libras. I feel like there's something going on with one or both of these Libras that could involve them having either some type of an issue from the neck up, or some issue around travel, or they need to, if they're traveling, maybe they have a fender bender. I don't know, but I definitely picked up on something. This is an energy of you obsessing about money, bills, finances, you know, tuning in. You have the energy of the Dark Joker around this situation. So you need to be careful this week around money. That's my advice to you about this spiritual path energy. Don't obsess. Don't lose sleep over it, but absolutely pay close attention to what you're handing out in money and bills and responsibilities. Check everything out. The energy of the Three of Diamonds. Okay, so the King of Hearts comes up. Now, I know you have a King of Hearts. I think you do. I think I know there could be something going on with the King of Hearts with regards to their health. That's what I know. I did ask for clarity around this air sign, and I did receive it, so I'm going to pass it on. This is the energy of air, male or female, generic in position 1. This is a new phase, a new cycle, something changing or going on. This is the energy of what I picked up on with that card is a possible change around their health, hit from the neck up, or something to do with a fender bender, or something around an accident, or it doesn't have to be major, but it's here. And then I got this card as a clarifier. So it could be one that you know already, that's that Libra. I think we have a Libra there. The Nine of Clubs, such a great love. This is the Ace of Cups with Minnie, beautiful. And the Six of Cups, such a loving energy, beautiful. The Queen of Spades. And this is the energy of you know what you want. You know what you want. The King of Diamonds, you, and you know what you want to unblock this stalemate with an air sign. You know what you want, and unless you get it, the advice is don't unblock the air sign. The energy of the King of Clubs. You are over-kinged out. The Seven. Don't be pragmatic around your money. Absolutely, it's about money. There's something going on. And there's definitely a health issue around the King of Hearts. All right, one more layer. They still have such a beautiful personality. They are just so beautiful. The energy of the King of Hearts is a playa. And there's the Four of Diamonds right out of the gate sitting there with the energy of the Tower. So we have a clarifier with the Tower. There could also be something going on with the energy of the Four of Diamonds that you don't like, or is a fated something. And then we have, many could have a crush or something. Fated love. Big, oh, look at that, a big lump sum of money, the Ten of Diamonds with you. And I'm going to finish. So yeah, okay, do you have any questions? So I would say my guides have clearly said that the Tower is connecting with both Libras. I have the Four of Diamonds sitting right with the Tower in position 2. I have the energy of the King of Hearts in position 1, and then I have a lot of interesting cards that indicate either, what I already talked about. I don't need to go over again. I do see the energy of Minnie, maybe there's a crush around Minnie or something. I don't know. Pay attention to that. little beauty. And I do see the energy of something blocked around air signs that you are not going to change unless there's things that you want, you get. And that's good. So I do see also the message of take care around anything to do with money that you are giving out or supporting in some way. Make sure that you are following through and checking all the boxes. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else for Alicia? All right, that's it. Moon, there you are. Changes in your life. This is the Moon card. You are the Moon card. The energy of the unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. I love that. Remember, you have great intuition. You're not just brilliant with that King of Diamond. There is a misunderstanding around. It could be with one of the kids or something to do around money or finances. You'll figure it out. And the energy of August, something up in August, okay? All right, that's it. Oh, that was a lot. Oh. Libra, King of Hearts, yeah. That's that player. Really got a great personality. I love that guy's personality. There's no Two of Diamonds. I didn't see the Two of Diamonds. They're not here. The only place the Two of Diamonds... Oh, wait a minute. Two of Diamonds showed up with you. Okay, I didn't clarify the two. Okay, I didn't even think about the Two of Diamonds because the Two of Diamonds is here sitting with the King of Cups and sitting with the energy. I think the King of Diamonds, you've retreated from them, and that's what I think. I don't have anything to say about them. I'll give you one more card here for them. Wait a minute. I got to get to their spot. Stubborn. What do I have to say about the King of... excuse me. I was going to say, what do I have to say about the King of Diamonds? Stubborn. But what do I have to say about the Two of Diamonds? Stubborn. They're not changing. Nothing is going to change this week around there. Whatever it is they're saying or doing or whatever. Okay, that's it. Gypsy. Hi. Z hugs. All right. Thank you for thank you, Alicia, for helping my animals. It looks like I'm going to have a couple more cats to fix. But I'm going to try to get those done with some certificates. Somebody told me that I can try to find them, not pay out of pocket to do it. Years ago I did that, but I haven't done it in 100 years. I just pay for it. Hey, Pippi. So now I'm going to do a reading for Bob Stress, and then I will go back to other readings. Bob Stress donated to the channel. And thank you so much. I can certainly use the money. Remember, every bit of money I raise here, they're okay. They're all... hang around, Gypsy. If you're hanging around for a while, I'll try to spend a little time talking to you. Right now, I'm trying to catch up. Come on. Come on, Joshy. Joshy is Pippi's mother. And I had her fixed at the vet. And now I let her run in and out of the house because she plays with Pippi really nicely. She's just a solid black little tiny kitten herself. They got, you know, these little kittens, they go in heat too early. Bob Stress, do you have anything you want to ask? What is that? Clear, clear. Gypsy, I hope you're doing well. Things are better for you, Gypsy. Yes. Bob stress, Bob stress, Bob stress. Do you want just general energy or do you have a question? Clear, clear, clear. Okay. Just what the cards wanted to know, Spirit. That's what Bob Stress wrote. You know, Bob Stress, I told you that my mother was adopted. You know, we talk about indigenous energies, and there's this thing called ancestry or something, I don't know. And because my mother was adopted, prior to her leaving her physical body, she was in search of trying to find out who was her biological parents. Now, when my mother was adopted, it was in 1920. And in those days, if you were an illegitimate child, it was not a positive. It was a shameful thing. And as a result, my mother's soul's path and journey had a big hole in it around which she tried to fill with things which I won't go into. But she definitely had a big part of herself when she started her path around being adopted and that particular stigma that it was. But what I'm trying to get to is somebody sent me a leaf or something about, you know, that stuff. And apparently through ancestry, they were tracking down my indigenous part in my... I don't know how all this stuff happens, but my some of my siblings had set up these things when they were on this search, and some, you know, because I'm part of the same blood, we're the same blood, it came up, and I thought of you immediately. I was like, oh, I have to remember to tell Bob Stress about my indigenous bloodline. I think I probably told you that already. Messages, messages, guidance. I've always known it, whether I had, you know, had some leaf from the tree or whatever. I've already known it and heard some of it. Messages for Bob Stress, Pisces, please. But my father, my biological father, is Welsh, so I got some of that too. Messages, please. Okay, here we go. Connected. Bob Stress. Bob Stress, Bob Stress. Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Wow, your first card is the Tower. I already felt this, so that's why I was... There's something going on around you. Changes, changes. These are not little changes. They are, we don't know what they're well, you do. Right now, you already know. There's changes around you. Blow the roof off changes. People moving, going, changing jobs, moving on, getting information. This is all kinds of stuff. This is crazy energy here. With this deck, when I see this Tower, if you look at the energy of the Tower in this card, the steeple is blowing off and there are crows everywhere. So this could be a myriad of changes. Now, I don't say they're bad. For me, change is never bad. even if it feels bad when it's happening. It's meant to be. It's a nudge that you need. So there's definitely change around. And what's today's date? The 9th. So what do we got? 4 days. 4 days to the full moon. It's definitely here now, though, moving in with you. The energy of this is necessary. And what did I say? I just got through saying necessary changes. This is the card of necessary changes. Okay, the Tower is pushing things that need to happen. They're going to happen. So I would say this is for many of us, whether we are spiritually inclined or not, these next few full moons and the energy of the universe and the changes, especially beginning in April, and we're in April now, moving into May, there's going to be some things that are going to line up. The universe is going to adjust our path and the direction either we don't realize we need to be on, or the changes that we feel, but we don't exactly know how to get there. We're going to get some nudges from the universe. Judgment. Some decisions and choices and things that have to happen. The energy in position 3 is about you making decisions around these necessary changes that will happen, and it will be based from you. Absolutely. This is a watery energy. You are water. There's something around you that is stuck, and it is, you know, whenever this card is a confusing energy to me, because this is the energy about narrowing your focus and something that you are focused on. This is the 2 of Wands. But with this 2 of Wands, when you look at it, you see that the wands are, you know, in the standard 2 of Wands, we have the wands narrowing. We are here with a wide path, and then we are looking at what's missing in our life, and we're narrowing our focus. Well, this energy with these crows has the path sort of converging. And whenever I see something that is crossed like this, for me, it means that something is blocking you from getting where you want to go. So there's something that needs to change around where you are hoping to go that's in your life right now that is somehow a wedge. It doesn't have to be anything big, but there's definitely some necessary changes that will need to happen to nudge that energy or that circumstance out of your path around your foundation, if that makes sense. The energy of balancing, another 2. So this is the, you know, the infinity energy of balancing work and love and family and, you know, balancing your job and your life. This is a standard energy at your center. That's what is speaking to me through these tarot cards in this deck about what you're doing. You're sort of balancing with your wings flapping, balancing the energy of all the things in your life around home, work, family, relationships, partners, etc. I felt you coming. And this is you, the Hanged Man, the Pisces. And what connects directly to you? The Tower. Remember, I connect position 1 and position 6 strongly. This is a Saturn position. This is definitely an energy of change, okay? You have something going on around the things that you are dealing with where there's going to be necessary changes, choices, and decisions. It certainly could be around this energy of the infinity, of balancing work, home, family, love. It could be about narrowing your focus around what's going on, work, home, the people there, everything about it. And it will have to happen. It's going to have to happen. The energy of the 8 of Pentacles. I love this card for you. So when I look at the 8 of Pentacles, I always say, you know, you'll hear me 9 times out of 10 saying, oh, you've got the potion. You got this. Whatever you're doing professionally, whether you like it or you don't, you have the potion. You have the knack. I mean, many of us do things that we really don't necessarily connect with 100%, but we're just good at it. And we have the knack. And you have the knack around what you're doing, and you need to connect with that more around your choices and decisions, and you know, sort of understand and start to revel a little bit more about what you're doing, and the possibilities there, because this is your spiritual path, and it says what you're doing right now can be more spiritual than maybe you're allowing it to be as you go on, and that's going to help you financially, around your family, around balancing. The Magician, this is an Aries. This is probably your mother. This energy is absolutely, feels like, you know, a faded energy for me in position 8, setting with all this other energy. I feel like, you know, your mother is definitely spreading her wings a little bit more. I also feel like your mother's in the process of finding more balance, and I think that's wonderful. But I do feel like there's definitely necessary changes around around that energy also. And the Death card. I felt this card coming too. This is something, the Tower and the Death card connect. Okay, so it could be some circumstance changing. The only specific energy that we have that we're completely aware of is the energy of the Aries right here. And this is not about necessarily physically dying. This card is about something has been, you know, picked clean around something that's maybe connected with an Aries. That, you know, there's going to be a change. Okay? That's all there is to it. And it has to happen. And it will be connected to, you know, decisions that you and, you know, your family and you guys make. I don't hear anything else, so I'm going to go on. The next, on the bottom of the deck, more money and you. And your husband. Look at that. How beautiful. Today, these decks want to talk to me from the bottom up. That's okay. I'll listen. So this is you. You have great possibilities of making more money, more money, more money. You have to find your spot and stick with it. And I always tell you that. Change as much as you want, but when you do find that spot where you know you can zoom on up, go ahead, stick it out. This is you, King of Cups, and then this is your Capricorn, Jack of Spades, okay? So, this is you worrying, and he's worrying too about health and well-being. This is worry, dreams, mental stuff, setting with your husband's energy. It's okay. I don't feel anything to say right now, and when I do, I will, but I do see the energy of, you know, the stress and the neck up, this energy of this frontal lobe energy. I feel absolutely something going on. All right. Okay, so let's, yes, you have to, you know, Bob says, you have to, you know, you have a dynamic with the Jack of Spades and those beautiful babies. That has to be, you know, that has to be, the order of operation is connected directly to the necessary changes, the Six of Swords. You have to put those people in your life in the order of operation. That may be that you have to change that dynamic in some form or fashion. And you'll get it, you'll get it. Just don't make it into a negative, and I know you won't. Even if somebody tries to make it into a negative, the other person or whatever, just don't let it go there. Just say, I'm just not going to do this right now if it gets to be something and your path. Stay positive, stay high vibration. That's going to attract the more outcomes that you need for your own soul's path and journey and your family's soul's path and journey. Messages, please. Clarity, clarity. Okay, so this is around your husband too. You see the first card with the Tower? We have big changes around your husband's energy. I do see changes around his energy, certainly from here up. I feel it when I allow myself to connect with it. It's not easy. Not easy at all, but you know what, you have a healthcare background, you know the things, the markers to look for, you know the protocols, the clinical things that have to be in place, and you also understand that things that an order of operation around his overall healthcare and well-being has to be followed implicitly for his overall well-being. He has to be sure that he's following through on the things that he needs to do. And it's not easy for him at all. This is not an easy, especially for somebody that is so creative and artistic and spiritual. This is a very, as I've told you before, and I'm not trying to, I understand the energy of the Jack of Spades. It's the highest Jack in the deck. It's the most spiritual Jack in the deck. It's the most psychic Jack in the deck. And it's an energy that, is of all the Jacks in the deck, this Jack is so, who is, anyone with the Jack of Spades energy that I am aware of has such a creative side. And that, when you have something going on from the neck up, if you look at that, the yin and yang of that, it can be very complicated and it can be very distressing for the individual. So, I don't know. I don't want to say anything, that you may not want me to say. You're the only one here right now, so I can say. But, when I look at the energy, and I know you're not going to be able to relate in regards to who this person is, but if you look at the energy of Justin Bieber, he's been through so much, and he hasn't had the type of things that your partner has had, but the result of the injury to his psyche is so that he's just all over the place. He is the Nine of Spades with the Jack of Spades planetary ruling card. If you look at the energy of Harry Styles, he is a Jack of Spades, like your partner. And these people, I'm pointing them out to you because they are unique into themselves. They have such creative energy draws that when they have some type of circumstance, for Justin Bieber, it was nature nurture. For your partner, it was literally a physical on his soul's path, a part of his path that's happened to him physically. But the principle is the same. It turns into chaos, and many times you can look at Justin Bieber sometime and just see in his pictures, if you're looking psychically with your psychic eye, you can see he's lost. He's lost in some of the things that he's been through, and he's not handling that well. And that's the same thing that your partner is dealing with, in a sense. They're lost in some of the things that they've been through, and they're not coping well with the outcomes from them. So anyway, I'm not going to go any further. I apologize if I've said too much. The Nine of Swords, worry. This is what I was just talking about. I do believe your partner will begin to connect more and more to dreaming, and the psychic connections are going to amp up around him, certainly in the next 3 months. The energy of him focusing on getting your bills paid and paying your bills, and you still don't have as much money as you need. The energy of the Chariot, see, consequences. This is going back to the Aries energy. There is more beautiful independence. I love that. Look at this. So this is you, the Hanged Man, and this is you getting all shiny, and you and your partner, you know, there may be some changes and stuff, but you're going to get some more money, some more financial security. It's on this path that you are on. You're moving towards it. These consequences are around the energy of the Aries that have to happen. This is the energy of your partner, the energy with the spiritual path, the energy of manifesting. It's beautiful. Let it happen. This is going to be a happier time for the Aries once these changes happen. I do believe that once the Aries has their own set of place, and they're going to be happier. You guys will be happier connecting less than you are now. I do not feel like it's the right thing for your mother to be living with you. That's my opinion. You can do whatever you want. It's not up to me. And here's the energy of the Aries. There's definitely something going on with the Aries, okay? Are pointing to them, and they want me to say, and it could be also related to the Aries and the Capricorn. Consequences around that relationship could be surfacing in regards to them all being in the same area or house. All right, so let me give you a few oracles. Do you have any questions, Bob? Thank you. Whoa. Temporary problems. These are temporary. Whatever's happening right now, Bob Stress, it's temporary. Remember this. Put it on your forehead. These are temporary things. The mountain. This is the challenges that you are overcoming. They are temporary, okay? Messages for Bob Stress? Anything, please? Is there any other, are there any other messages for Bob Stress? Bob Stress, Bob Stress. Okay, so I hear shuffle. I think that's the best thing to do. We'll help you, and we'll help her. And it will certainly be a better for your relationship. The energy of the heart, love, deep affection, and caring. And look at this, a wish granted. So we have the energy of what seems like a mountain, but you have to understand they're only temporary problems. We have the energy of love, 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 and the energy of the universe granting you a wish. Okay? Okay, that's it. Whew. Some of that stuff is heavy around you, Bob Stress. I can't really... But it's nothing you can't handle. Remember, you are the problem solver at your core. You are the problem solver. I affirm your power. Okay, that was heavy. All right, I am going to, you can donate any amount, and yeah. There is no finish line. I just heard that. I read what you wrote and I heard there's no finish line. So I said it. Sometimes I don't say the things I hear, but I had to say it to you. You understand. Let's keep going. But we'll be looking up the whole time. All right, is there anybody here that I haven't met before? If nobody says they're here for a free reading, I will go ahead and Gypsy, before I leave, I'll throw you a free card or two, okay? Oh, this person named Kelsey Wells. I think I've thrown cards for you before. Tell me your birthday, Kelsey Wells. Kelsey Wells, Kelsey Wells, Kelsey Wells. Oh yeah, Gemini, big brain Gemini in the room. Big brain Gemini. Gotta love me some Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Who are you? Oh gosh, you are a worrier. You worry, worry, worry. Don't worry so much. You are the energy of a restless person that should be working on your own. I hope that someday you get to work on your own. You're extremely creative. You are not afraid of a challenge, but you worry a lot. You worry. Do you have a question? Yeah, go ahead. I'll throw a few cards. Yeah, that's that big brain. Will I secure an interview at SC company and get the job? Okay, let's see. So let's just ask, is Kelsey Wells getting in the door? Okay. Kelsey Wells going to get that interview? Is Kelsey Wells qualified to get that interview? Are there energies that are connecting with Kelsey Wells about being a good candidate for the position? Messages, guidance, big brain Gemini, the energy of the 5. Messages, please. Definitely have a creative side. Maybe you're going to use it to get this job. Now, is Kelsey Wells going to get this job? Is she going to get in the door? Is there an energy of a connection around SC at SC? Wow, it's a big job. It's a lot of work. A lot of responsibility. Your backpack will be full if you get this job. Is Kelsey Wells a good candidate? Will Kelsey Wells receive an interview? The energy of the High Priestess. Be quiet. Listen. Waiting. So you've already sent your resume in? Have you sent your resume in? Okay, so wait. This card is telling me to tell you, your first card out is be quiet. Wait. This is the place that's you're calling SC. It's a bigger place than maybe what you have connected with before, or a bigger job. There's somebody there that has the key to getting you in. This is justice. I like this card in the position 3, justice. It's the truth. It's the karma. It's a fair and balanced outcome. It tells me immediately to say if you know you're qualified and you sent your resume in and you have an overview of what it is that you need to do, the person at the gate is going to give you a fair and balanced outcome in regards to getting you in the door. 3 of Cups, very positive. Every Gemini has friends, even if they... Temperance, this is testing the waters, a protection. The 5 of Swords, tension. Are you working now? What's that say? I have also scheduled a... I have also scheduled a coffee chat with one of the managers of this company. I did a sales competition sponsored by the company and landed... Okay, so I have to say this because I hear it. I'm glad that you did all that, but that's not going to make any difference when it comes to whether or not you get the job. It's going to be up to someone who thinks you're qualified. I do feel like it's a clean slate. I do still want to say to you, be more passive than aggressive. That's up to you. It's your call. I do see protection around you in regards to, you know, getting in the door and finding a way in. Oh, so I would say you're going to get the job. If this is the only card in the deck that would tell me you got the potion, you got what you need. And this card is the 8 of Pentacles. This card is telling me that you will show the person that you interview with that you have the potion, that you have what it takes to do the job. This is the best card in the deck about your question to get. And it's showing up in position 7. I would say to you, have confidence in yourself. You know, don't blow your wad when you go in there and you have the interview. You know, answer the questions succinctly. Don't you know, don't waste a lot of words, and you know, don't cause any tension while you're waiting. If you are going to have coffee with someone in the company, I do see it's better that you less is more in regards to you talking about who you are, what you want, your dreams and aspirations, whatever. This is an earth sign. I don't know who that is. It could be someone in your life now, or someone in your family, a roommate, somebody who's making the decision about this job. That's a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And this is the energy of the Hermit. Both of these cards in position 1 and position 9 tell me that you really are laser focused, and you kind of pulled back from everything all possibilities other than this. I think you're going to have a great interview. I think you will get in for the interview. My advice to you is, and remember, it's advice, it's free will, do whatever you want, but I do say to you, be balanced. If you do have coffee with anyone or have any connections with anyone that don't put a bunch of weird stuff on social media or have any conflicts, because I'm getting a message about position 6 that says that, you need to be more quiet, and there are no winners for you to, in regards to you, putting yourself out there more than you need to. So I would say yes, you've got a great opportunity ahead. I would say tone it down a little bit. I would say that there's protection around you. And I see that you have a great opportunity. And I say congratulations. I affirm your power to succeed because it's showing up here. You're so smart, you big brain Geminis, and you Geminis, you're smart people, so I'm happy to meet you and see you again, and I hope you'll come back and tell us what's going on in your career. I know it's going to be great. I affirm your power to succeed because you got all success around you. Gypsy, would you like me to throw you some cards, my dear Aquarius? Gypsy, Gypsy, Gypsy. No, I don't mind. Do you have a question? No? Okay, what's the energy around this King of Diamonds? Gypsy, what is your birthday? I know you're the King of Diamonds, but I want to know what your planetary ruling card is. Aquarius, King of Diamonds. It must be 13th, 14th. No. February 12th. February 12th, yeah. Okay, so you have the 6. So you have 2 diamond energies, and I will tell you that tells me that you probably will end up in a relationship with someone who is a club, okay? So anytime you meet somebody and start to, think about who they may be sure you stop by and let me check their birthday, because I do see the energy of a club being a good match for you. I also see that, you have this energy of, the beautiful Aquarius, but you also have a laser focus on things that you want. And this particular 6 is a very intuitive 6, but it's also a 6 that says you either always pay your bills or you just don't pay them at all. You don't worry about them. Sometimes you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick around your money. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's throw your cards and see what shows up around you. All of the 6s come to me energetically as peacemakers. You like to have things calm. You really aren't the kind of person who wants to have a relationship that goes up and down, up and down. There are many people that have relationships that have really great peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. You don't like that kind of a relationship. You want a relationship where you know, well, what everything is. You're all, everything is flatlining, you're all on the same page. It's just the way that you are, and it works for you. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Gypsy, gypsy. There's something that's ended around you, either today, yesterday, last month, last year. There's an ending. There's an ending of something, whether it's around work or love or something in your life that it just completely, it's gone. You can't get it back, and you should be starting to realize that now, or you already have, and you still have some energy around from it. Here's the Magician. This card says you have all the tools you need to move on from that. It's also a fire sign, Aries. This is your ace. Listen to your intuition around these times. Certainly with all the universe changes that we're going through, your inner voice is very strong, and you need to connect more with it. There is love around. If you want love, there is love. This is the Fish in the Cup. It's the energy of love around. Maybe it's around and in your life. And if it's not, I would say there is love in front of you. It's coming towards you. Again, we have the Emperor. This is a fire sign. It's also an energy of wisdom. It could be that you have someone that's coming toward you or connecting around you that is an older fire sign, or an energy of someone who's trying to guide and direct you with some wisdom. This is the energy of a new job. The ending could be around something to do with work or opportunities or changing jobs. The Death card could certainly relate to you reaching a place where you've just had enough with one career, and you're making changes to move to another career. Again, we have offers. If you are looking for another job, there is another job for you to have. Necessary changes are with you right now. And there's happiness. Look at your 10th. The 9th card is the 10 of Cups. Your family really loves you. There's reciprocal love. You do have heartbreak that you're carrying. There's somebody that really let you down. And the energy, you have this energy of saying, why did you do that? That really hurt me. And you don't understand why it happened right now, or maybe never. Sometimes we don't understand when people do things that are just unexplainable, and we never really will understand them, but we have to release that energy and say, okay, I don't understand this, but I affirm that whatever happened was meant to happen, and I will see the lesson on my path as I go. And I release that energy, because I do pick up on it as being something that, yeah, it's choking me, as something that maybe is changing how you behave in regards to love in general. There is definitely new love, or love within your grasp, whether it's with earth, air, fire, or water. It's around. So the thing that ended was something you really tried your best. You were like the unicorn. You really wanted it to work, and you gave a lot of effort. This is an air sign, Libra. This is the Empress. This could be about a Libra. The 8 of Pentacles. You definitely have a skill set that you can improve your job and work outcomes. It's going to pick up pace around love. Definitely. The energy of the Wish card. So I see improvements around work. Absolutely. Seven of Cups. You're not sure if you want to have other relationships. You feel like you got left out in the cold, didn't get what you wanted. And you are moving. You will become way more independent than you are now financially. It's on your path. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the energy of the Fool. Beautiful. And being the Four of Cups, the energy of getting what you want. Okay, there you go. You're fine. You're going to be great. You have learned some hard lessons, and the best thing to do is to take the lesson and leave the stuff that really makes you feel like, oh, I just can't do that again. Because we all get it at some point, and we all still eventually want to jump in the pool again and do it again, and we can take our wisdom with us and be happy. You should be happy because you have so much to offer. You really do, Gypsy. I'm always glad to see you. All right, let me clear this up and then I will go. Yes, nice to. I appreciate seeing you too. Hey, Gypsy, if you see Claudia anywhere on any of the live streams that you go to, tell her that we always think about her. She kindly disappeared. Pretty bird, pretty bird. She still supports the channel, but I would love to see Claudia and know how she is. Clear, clear, clear. All right. Clear, clear, clear. All right. All right, so I am going to... Hello. I was just getting ready to log off. What are you up to? Akshara. Well, I don't know. I'm coming on every Wednesday for sure. Wednesday's the day, unless there's some type of a kerfuzzle around here. Wednesday and Friday or Saturday. I may try to come on more, but I've been doing spending more attention to my Patreon channel because, to tell you the truth, Gypsy, I make more money for my animals there. You know, I don't just get sucked up into everybody just wanting free readings. They have to donate, and they do. Okay, I'm going to do one more reading here. Hazadi, tell me what day you were born. Oh, are you a member of the Patreon channel? I don't know how it works, so I don't care. That's not part of. So this person has Hazadi. Tell me your birthday if you want me to throw you some cards real quick. Clear, clear, clear. June 12th. Oh, well, we're attracting the big brain Geminis all of a sudden. Oh, June 12th. Okay, so what is it that you want to ask about? Oh, December 6th. You have to write it in American English because, you know, I'm an old country bumpkin here. December 6th. Okay, so you are a Sagittarius energy. You are someone that is very good. If you're a teacher or in some type of a computer field, you're in the right business. You're also a person who keeps secrets. You can keep a secret. Sometimes you keep secrets. You know, you have something going on over here and something going on over here, and nobody knows anything about it. That's just something that you're born with. Definitely a beautiful energy around you. You can have insomnia a lot. I do see that you don't sleep well. When you're thinking about things, you get a little obsessed. Do you have a question? Relationship. Okay, so let's throw some cards about you as a fire sign and what's the energy around relationships? Oh yeah, you're all over the place. You don't know what you want to do. You have a lot of stress, but protection around you. You may have a younger or somebody that acts younger that's an air sign energy in your life, or a water sign. Wow, there's changes around your love life. The Tower is here around love. This is the energy of an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's some type of a stalemate, and there's an ending. So I do see the energy of your emotions kind of being all over the place. You have some hard choices and decisions that maybe you have to make. You could have a relationship energy with an air sign, a fire sign, and a water sign, any energy in the zodiac. It could be connecting with this, but you're all over the place whether you think this is the right or not. But it's definitely an ending. Something is stuck, and there's not going to be any change because the Tower is at the center, and the final card is the Death card. So if you have a relationship that has ended and you're all over the place with regards to your emotions, remember this, my friend. It happens to all of us, and that may not make it Tinker's Dam right now, but at some point you're going to realize to take the lesson from this relationship and leave the stuff that's really blocking you, because I do see you being blocked. You know, you're not going to have any opportunities to connect with other people and other experiences the way you should unless you release that energy and just say, okay, this really hurts, I'm all screwed up about it, but I release it, I affirm that that's what I need to do, and I want the energy to get behind me. Affirm your power. Try to do that around the next full moon, and certainly at the new moon, and just clear the energy for yourself, because you have a lot to offer. You are a very smart person, a lot of wisdom around you. Okay? I wish you the best with that. Remember your power. You are a court card energy, and what does that mean? That means that you have the wisdom within yourself right now to clear this energy and to move on with power. And it may not feel great, but if you keep putting one step in front of the other and keep going, you will surprise even yourself at how quickly you can get past this energy and move on. Okay? It's nice to meet you today. I hope you'll like and subscribe. Why does that say 10? Send 10 for what question? Go ahead and ask me. You can donate if you want to, Gypsy, but go ahead and ask me. What's the question? Where did it go? The question went away. Oh. Nine of Hearts, Libra, feelings towards me, King of Diamonds, Aquarius. Oh! What's the energy around that? All right, let's see what shows up. Coming from the Nine of Hearts, Libra. Now, I don't know, but I feel like I must have said this to you before. The Nine of Hearts does not have the easiest path in regards to love and just in general, when you are on the path, your soul's path and journey is the energy of a 9. Any 9, whether it's the 9 of Hearts, the 9 of Spades, the 9 of Clubs, the 9 of Diamonds. The 9s are all about completions, being in the graduating class. And so as a consequence or a part of their path, they are dealing with difficult situations and choices around relationships. For this particular energy, the energy of the hearts, this person has got a lot of lessons around love and completions and handling relationships in a certain way. And I will say to you, if you have been in a back and forth relationship with this person, trying to figure out what's what, you can absolutely understand from me when I say to you that this is their path and it's not going to change. They have to learn how to process lessons around love. And you may be taking some hard lessons from them because they're trying to figure out for themselves around their soul's path and journey. So I don't necessarily think that's going to make you feel any better, but I hope it makes you understand maybe why you just can't figure out why this has been in such a shitty situation and things have been so crappy around this person, and they have a great ability to what's their planetary ruling card? You said they were a Libra? So let me see. What is Libra? September, October. So where are they? September 28th. So if they are September the 28th, are they September the 28th? Is that their birthday? September the 28th. Tula. September to October. Yeah, it must be. Yeah. Okay, so this is a double whammy. Because this person has the nine of hearts planetary ruling card, their birth card, and then they have the 5 of diamonds as their planetary ruling card. Both of these are such restless energies. They don't know if they're coming or going sometimes. They are great friends. They are loyal friends. They love their family. Children are drawn to them. They are very, very, I'm not saying this is a bad person in any way, but they have got their hands full when they're trying to figure out love connections. And I want to tell you that these are 2 of the most unmarriageable cards in the Destiny deck. The 5 of diamonds is like one of those energies where before the age of 35, if you want to try to nail them down in even a relationship where it's one-on-one, they're going to try to something's going to happen where they may just bolt. Sometimes they just disappear. After 35, it gets a little bit better, but they are still always a very restless energy, a very restless energy. But am I saying this is a bad person? No, not at all. They are really good to their family, their friends. They will show up and help people. And I mean, no, I'm just talking specifically about love connections. They don't have an easy path. So how does this Libra 9 of Hearts with the 5 of Diamonds feeling about the energy of the King of Diamonds with the 6 of Diamonds? I bet you if I looked up your relationship in the Destiny Compatibility Index, this person would be here to teach you some lessons, and you are definitely teaching them some. Thank you, Spirit. The 8 of Swords, the Wish card, the 3 of Pentacles, hurt. So I pick up already that the person is hurt about the relationship with you. They had wished, this is the 9 of Cups, which is the 9 of Hearts energy in Destiny. They're here. They maybe started a new job or are focusing on adding to their skills and their life professionally. This 9 of Hearts may be working on being an apprentice or being somewhere where they're learning more skills. They definitely know what they're doing around their job. They do look back at their relationship with you. Their emotions are, this is exactly a 5 of Diamonds energy. They don't know whether they're coming or going around love. They have a lot of stress, but they have protection around their stress. They are focused on more money, being more independent. They want more money in their life. Maybe their focus right now is around work and making choices and decisions around their work. I do see that they definitely could have something to offer you. And the energy of the Magician is here that says they have all the tools they need. Definitely tension. See the energy here? This is them on the bottom of the deck. You must have had some type of an argument with them with words, or there were some words that were said where both of you ended up feeling like nobody won. It feels like nobody won in this relationship. Absolutely, it feels that. Yeah, I feel like it. I feel like this person would come back if, you know, if the circumstances allowed in some way. They definitely care about you, and I don't know if that means anything in the long term with all the crap you guys have between you, because this really was a difficult match. Yeah. Oh, wow. So this is definitely them. This is the Five of Diamonds. This is their planetary ruling card. I do see them as the traveler right now, moving around a lot. Not necessarily physically moving around a lot, but you see this card of fate. This card is about their love life. Everything they're going through with you, whether you like it or not, it's fated energy that they are here to work on. I do see the traveler card around them, which tells me that either they travel for work or they're unsettled. The energy of whether they want to stay at one place or move to another or change jobs or whatever's going on. There's a restless energy that's really, yeah, dark Joker. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't, I think this person cares about you, and I wouldn't say it if I didn't see it. Why? Because this is the energy of the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Hearts birth card, and this is the clarifier. This is their second. These are the two cards that I told you was the person you're asking me about. So this is a quantifier or a cue around this reading that says that this is their energy. I do feel like you know, they feel like it was a fated connection, but they're not turning around and not coming back at this time. I feel like they got hurt and they are disappointed in what happened. That's what I see. Okay? I can't say that they don't care about you, because I do know they do. Do I think they're going to come knocking on the door? No, I don't. I think that they feel like they, you know, that outcome didn't work out. Okay? All right, that's it. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. Do I think if they had an opportunity with that fish in the cup energy in position 8, I do have to say, you know, if you guys had an opportunity for a clean slate, do I think they would take it? I have to say that if you guys argued a lot, then it's hopeless. If you didn't, then I'd say yes, you would. Oh, there's my crow. Hi, pretty bird. Pretty bird. All right, that's it. I'm leaving. All right, I hope everyone that showed up has a good day, and I thank you for your support here on Blue Hill Tarot, and I will see you guys again soon. You too. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Boom.